Is speaking English difficult? Discover the real truth and become fluent. Let's talk honestly. Hey there. Have you ever asked yourself this? Why is speaking English so hard for me? You've studied grammar, memorized vocabulary, maybe even passed some exams, but when it comes time to speak, you freeze. Your mind goes blank, your mouth gets dry, and worst of all, you feel embarrassed. But here's the truth. Speaking English doesn't have to be difficult. In fact, once you understand the real reasons behind the struggle and the right way to practice, you'll be shocked how quickly you can start speaking fluently. Stick with me until the end, because I'm going to share practical strategies you can start using today that'll turn you from a hesitant learner into a confident English speaker. Let's break it down. Part 1. Why English feels so hard. Let's be real, it's not just you. Millions of people around the world struggle with spoken English. But the reasons why might surprise you. 1. You're afraid of making mistakes. You worry about grammar, pronunciation, sounding silly, so you stay quiet. 2. You study English, but you don't practice speaking. You've read books, filled notebooks, but speaking, that's a different skill, and most people never train it. 3. You think in your own language. Every time you want to say something, you translate in your head. That creates delay, stress, and confusion. 4. You lack confidence. Even if you can speak, you hold yourself back because you feel you're not good enough yet. Sound familiar? Well, here's the exciting part. Every one of these problems has a solution. And it's not about being perfect. It's about being smart, consistent, and brave enough to speak up. Let's dive into those solutions. Part 2. What fluency really means. Quick question. When you think of fluency, do you imagine someone speaking fast like a Hollywood actor? Forget that image. Real fluency means you speak smoothly and confidently. You don't stop to translate. You can express your ideas clearly, even in simple English. You understand and respond without long pauses. You don't need a native accent. You don't need fancy vocabulary. You just need to communicate comfortably. And anyone can achieve that. So how do we get there? Strategy number 1, speak every single day. Yes, even alone. Here's a powerful truth. You don't need a speaking partner to practice speaking. Start talking to yourself in English every day. Seriously. Describe what you're doing. Now I'm making tea. Talk about your day. Today I felt tired, but I still went for a walk. Ask yourself questions. What should I do next? You can also use the mirror method. Look yourself in the eyes and speak. You'll feel awkward at first, but with time it becomes second nature. Want to level up? Try shadowing. Listen to native speakers, YouTube, Netflix, audiobooks, then repeat immediately. Same speed, same tone, same rhythm. It's like vocal training for your brain. Strategy number 2, learn phrases, not words. Let me guess, you've memorized hundreds of vocabulary words. But when it's time to speak, you can't form a sentence. That's because fluent speakers don't speak word by word. They speak in chunks. Like, to be honest, I guess it depends. That sounds great. Let's take a break. These are like building blocks. When you learn phrases, your brain doesn't need to build sentences from scratch. You just plug and play. So stop learning go to school. Instead learn, I go to school every morning. Strategy number 3, record yourself. Yes, really? This one is a game changer. Most learners never hear how they actually sound. When you record yourself, you get real feedback and a chance to improve. Here's how. Choose a topic. My favorite movie, how I spend my weekend. Speak for 1 minute. Listen to the recording. Notice your fluency, pronunciation, and clarity. Then try again. Aim to sound better each time. You'll start noticing small changes that make a big difference. Plus, it boosts confidence like nothing else. Strategy number 4. Surround yourself with English. Input equals output. Here's the golden rule. The more English you hear, the more English you'll speak. Fluent speakers are made by listening and reading, not just speaking. Try this. Watch English TV shows or YouTube videos with or without subtitles. Listen to English podcasts while walking or cooking. Read news articles, blogs, or short stories in English. Do it every day. Even just 20 to 30 minutes, your brain will naturally start thinking in English. Strategy number 5, think in English. You can't be fluent if your brain is always translating. Practice thinking directly in English. When you're walking, ask yourself, what am I seeing? What am I doing? Plan your day in English. First, I'll go to the store. Then I'll call my friend. Imagine conversations in your head. It sounds simple, but it trains your brain to respond faster. And that's the key to real fluency. Strategy number 6, find people to speak with. Speaking alone is powerful, but speaking with others is essential. You don't need a teacher, you just need people. Use free tools like Tandem, HelloTalk, Speaky, Facebook or WhatsApp speaking groups, online language exchange meetups, Zoom, Discord, etc. Talk about daily topics, hobbies, or even practice interviews. You'll make mistakes, yes, but that's where the magic happens. Strategy 7, don't let grammar stop you. Grammar feels like a wall, but here's the truth. You don't need to master all 12 tenses to speak English. Start with present simple. I eat breakfast at 8. Past simple, I watched a movie last night. Future, will going to, I will call you tomorrow. Learn grammar by speaking and listening, not by memorizing rules. Use grammar as a tool, not a prison. Strategy 8, be consistent, even 10 minutes a day. Fluency doesn't come from 5-hour study sessions once a week. It comes from 10 to 15 minutes every day. Here's your daily fluency plan. 5 minutes speaking out loud, 5 minutes listening or shadowing, 5 minutes thinking in English or reviewing a new phrase. That's it. Do it daily. In 30 days, you'll feel the difference. In 90 days, others will see it too. Strategy number 9. Your accent is beautiful. Let me say this loud and clear. You do not need to sound like a native speaker. Your accent shows where you come from. It's part of your story. What matters is, can people understand you? Can you express yourself? Speak clearly. Speak confidently. Own your accent. Don't hide it. Final word, you can speak fluent English. Let's wrap this up with the most important message. You don't need to be perfect to be fluent. You don't need a teacher. You don't need to wait. You just need to start, speak a little every day, listen actively, learn real expressions, and most of all, believe in yourself. Fluent English isn't a dream. It's a daily habit. It's a choice, and it starts with you, today. Before you go, tell me in the comments, what's the biggest challenge you face when speaking English? And if this video gave you clarity or motivation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful tips on becoming fluent in English. Stay confident, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next one.